Another day, another grind. It's round 3 here from the tournament against those professional players. This time Vampire Coast. That was my third faction I had to declare against Ready on Greenskins. And very open map. A little bit nasty that here are those pillars. But yeah. So what do we have? We have zombie pirate gunnery mobs. They are in vanguard positioning to get point number 3. And over here, just for the fun of it, 2 coronades here, then 2 deck gunners, and then zombie pirate with polearms. We have Salastra, which I don't know how to use. Zombie pirates, gunnery mobs, and yeah, for my opponent. When we look at it, it is Grom the Punch on his little, I would say, cart. He looks cool. Somehow. I don't like orcs, but he looks funny. With his little dude here. And then also an orc shaman. And basically a very chaff-centric orc boys. We have 2 Doomdiver catapults. And then night goblins. And river trolls. More orc boys. And a little bit of the armored orcs with shooting. So yeah. Let's fast forward here. Trying to get the point number 3, but immediately getting shot here. So those Doomdiver catapults very nasty, but they are not very precise. Point number 2 is getting taken by the Greenskins, and he is immediately hiding behind the pillar because he exactly knows those coronades are pretty dangerous. Yeah, so I have to move now a little bit up, doing that and positioning my units just to shoot, and those guys are just moving back. So it's immediately a 2-to-1, not even to 1, 2-to-0 cap situation because I didn't go up to my home objective here. Let's call it home objective that quickly. Over here, another river troll unit moving up. So river trolls here and the ROR river trolls. Yeah. We had the point for a short amount, but now, yeah. Now it is all about point number 2. So let's fast forward here a little bit. Nothing really happening. So he is building up. I'm trying to move my my artillery and my units a little bit up. So over here, I am not noticing what's happening because of the hill here. Your view is obstructed. So you kind of look like this, right? You can't see what's happening there. We have the polearms here just parking, and now Solastra is moving up, trying to do a little bit of a, some witchcraft, probably. Some witchcraft for sure. We're moving in with the Mongrels, and then I call them the girls, right? The Mongrels here going in, plus a little bit of the Scurvy Dogs. Scurvy Dogs are kind of not good against armor, but this is kind of okayish, I would say, right? And the Mongrels are pretty much like infantry, so they're going in. They're pretty weak to, archers, so that's nasty, but on the other side, we can shoot in here, and a nasty damn Knight Errant summon, which can attack those orc boys here. I have to say, this micromanaging is not that bad. We are running off with one unit and shooting in with the other. Where's the third one? It was gone. So yeah, the orcs really have to now juggle around point number 3 and 2. So this is exactly my possibility of shooting the orc boys here and trying to get rid with those summons, use them. A nice, another cast here on the orc boys. Little bit of splashy water because they are dirty. And yes, another Night Goblin unit coming in. Those Knight Errants here disappeared, fought the River Trolls, and yeah, now we're moving up. I mean, why not? But immediately, Grom the Punch, using his card, going in, smashing left and right and center. He is just a raid boss now that he looks a little bit like those dwarves in The Hobbit. But yeah, pardon me here now. We are moving away and shooting into Grom. We could get point number 2, and now on this side, there is the build-up. The Savage Orc Boar boys coming in, and also the Squighards. And I noticed that, and I having my units here, but I'm parking, and that's pretty bad. So now we have to move away. Those Coronades probably will suffer. Also Salastra here, yeah, kind of pretty alone. And I forgot to get her a crustacean, right? Yeah, Squighards now hunting Salastra, and we are slowly but surely losing this side here. Couple of interesting deck drop handgunners coming in, right? A little bit of the sneakiness here. And also my zombie pirates deck and mobs are just moved up to get those nasty Doomdiver catapults. So yeah, over here, unfortunately, losing my units. I summoned in the Rotting Prometheans to deal with the Squighards, so that's a good move. And guys, you can tell I'm really behind in value, but it doesn't feel like that. This match was more of a nuisance probably for my opponent that you would imagine, because he really had to react. Each and every time I was really trying to set him a little bit under pressure. I don't know if he was really pressured or not. His value is way higher, so he can summon in whatever he wants to. And the snuggling pump wagons coming in and cruising down the lane, smashing up a little bit of those skeletons and zombies. Yeah, nasty stuff. Pump hard lads. Yeah, now I lost my home objective, unfortunately. Coming in once again with Sirens this time and a Gallows Giant just because we can. But yeah, guys, once again, looks pretty dire. Nothing here to summon in. I won't waste your time. Let's fast forward here because as you can see, Doomdiver catapult still shooting into my giant. The cavalry still moving in here once again. The shooting is just not enough. Yeah, a little bit of damage. And I summon in once again. Nice summon here. Not summon, but magic. Pushing this assault back. And I'm very proud of those little things that I managed to do. This is something that I noticed, and I know this is a little bit of a tantrum, but I was also a basketball referee, and usually people would say that when you referee games with very, how to say, on a higher level, it gets harder, right? When the players are really well developed, it gets harder. The game is quicker, and that is not the case. The game is way easier because every move and every foul you see, there is nothing hidden. There's nothing like how to say that? Nothing wrong in the movements, or maybe it's not on purpose. Everything has a purpose, and that's why you can call the foul. And the same goes for here. Those moves the enemy make, they are very clean, and that's why I can react to this. Somehow when I play against beginners, and this is not a kind of like saying beginners are worse or something. No, no, no. The almost all of the beginners are better than me, but their actions are different, and that's why I'm a little bit probably hesitant to play against those differently, because you can see now here, of course he has a triple cap, game is done, but I'm still pressuring him, getting point number 3 under pressure with the right units, right? We are shooting into the pump wagons, but of course value-wise there is nothing to do anymore, so yeah. And game done. Alright, value-wise, I don't know where to search. I couldn't use the coronades that well. That is pretty much the thing that I wanted to see more. He could use his Doomdiver catapults a little bit better because of the arc of shooting. And then, yeah, using your heroes and lords. That is how you win. Over here, nothing. Like Sirens didn't really do well. Mongrels a little bit, yeah. I mean, yeah, even those deck droppers were not the best case scenario. And then, yeah, Squiggards, a little bit of calf summoned in was good enough. Those pump wagons were pretty fun to see. Yeah, let's get into the last match that I had, which was a little bit on a timer, so that went even quicker than usual. So let's get into it. All right, guys, and here it is. We are back on the last game, round, I think 4 it was. And once again, Vampire Coast against Vampire Counts. I really went very, very memeish here because I had to pick up my wife from work or from the station, so to speak. So for me here, Zombie Pirate Gunnery mobs, I like that they're Vanguard deployed. Then we have a Mongrel Hunter. We have Count Noctilus on a strange looking thingy. We have Queen Bess for the memes. And then deck gunners, and that's basically it. I remember there was one dude here. Yeah, gunnery weight. Over here, Count Noctilus. No, not Count Noctilus. What do I say here? Vlad van Karstein, and then Chef, plus 2 corpse cards, and then more Chef. So, not much to say here. He is rushing me. We have a Crypt Ghoul Vanguard positioning over here, and the Feasters of Dusk as well. So Crypt Ghouls going in for point number 3. Yeah, let's fast forward here. Queen Beth immediately will shoot into a couple of those units. I'm moving in here with both of those units into the, yeah, trying to get a couple of points here. I thought he was a stalker. Yeah, he's stalked. So I'm going in here for the Crypt Ghouls and maybe get the point. Over here, getting point number 1 is very important as well. But he is really rushing. And I'm always kind of like, I don't know why, I'm always picking the side where the enemy is. So yeah, that's it. He kind of didn't notice that I have my Mongol Hunter here. Is it Haunter or Hunter? Haunter. Okay, Crypt Ghouls now moving up on this side. And we are basically having Queen Beths here, shooting into everything that can... I'm shooting into the corpse card. I don't know why I decided to do so, but it is what it is. Still doing good damage over there for those very slow units. And now deck gunners here should turn into this side and shoot a little bit Vlad. Vlad is kind of, yeah. He's slaying his own minions and will probably resurrect them once again. He knows all of them by name. Over here, rush build is coming in. We have Vargeist here immediately summoning in Felbats as well to deal probably with the shooting that we have. And I summoned in my deck dropper with handguns. So yeah, answering... flying with flying, so to speak, right? here immediately, I don't know why, but they're already crumbling. Is this because of some negative... Oh, leadership issues. Okay, they're alone. They have Aura of the Dark Grandeur. And yeah, Crypto's still deleted here. So, zombie pirate gunnery mobs with bombs. Not that bad at all. And yeah, we are now trying to fight those flying units here. Count Noctilus doing the same, shooting a little bit in, but he immediately got this point. What he doesn't notice is that I'm stealing point number 3, which is basically, it doesn't matter, right? But we have this nice shot here. Count Noctilus. Where is he? Where is he basically? He's somewhere inside, and we don't see that even. That's funny. He should peek out. Queen Bess is getting attacked and will probably shoot no shot anymore. And yeah. Basically, all the units that I got here are now done. And I am just running now to the other side. Spawning units over here and going just for point number 3 and getting that. Because those guys are slow. So maybe we have a chance. But let's fast forward here. He's still focused on this little corner here. What do we have now? There are Hexwraiths coming in, getting affected a little bit by nothing. Okay, it looked a little bit different. Mongrels now going in. It's not the best engage. We have a little bit of Frostbite here, right? Frostbite. And they can deal. They're dealing even well here. This is like monster in my pocket mesh. I don't know. Was it something when I was young that was like a toy you could buy? Yeah, they're dealing well into those, surrounded by those, and yep, he is trying to get rid of all those units here, which is pretty okay with me because now I can just try to save up for this point, maybe get point number 2. We fast forward here once again because it is a very, very Benny Hill centric situation, right? We're fighting in the middle. It took too long to get the hex rate down, and yeah, he's now taking point number 2, and we are having point number 3 for a moment until my opponent summon in Blood Knights and Crypt Ghouls and Fellbats, which are dealing with everything. Even a White King now moving in. I didn't notice him before, and now it is really just Count Noctilus dealing with Vlad, and we know how that ends. So yeah, I tried something different here. Was a little bit more meme-ish, but as you can see, yeah, value wise it rises and rises. It is double now. I'm coming in here once again with a couple of deck gunners to shoot into the Crypt Ghouls. Also the other Crypt Ghouls now can be focused down. Just learning. Everything is a learning experience. Count Noctilus here on his last breath. He will fall soon. Let's watch this, and then oh, he immediately died. Like 1200 HP gone in 2 seconds. Wow. Good to know. Good to know. Crypt Horrors, probably. Crypt Horrors. So fast forward here, and game is basically done. Yeah, guys. Still, I enjoyed that more than playing against beginners. I will try to do both of those tournaments, beginner and the other one, as often as possible. Yeah, value-wise, Queen Beths, of course, killed a lot, but the value is not there. Maybe the Mongrels, a little bit of value. Yeah, deck gunners on some flying kites. Not really. Bombers also. I think bombers could be something against those units. Maybe next time. Need to experiment. Yeah, for him, Vlad, for sure. He killed everything he could. And then over here. All the reinforcements were the right ones, right? Blood Knights, Vargeist, Felbats, really good stuff. So, yeah, there is no place for me in this tournament against those players. But time-wise, it's the only tournament I can really get. So, yeah, guys, for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.